In this claustrophobic masterclass of psychological science fiction and deep-sea terror, Michael Crichton delivers a harrowing interrogation of human consciousness and scientific hubris. The narrative drops readers 300 feet beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean into Deep Habitat 8, DH8, a high-tech underwater laboratory anchored near a staggering discovery, a spacecraft half a mile long, completely buried by coral, that suggests it has rested on the ocean floor for over 300 years. The U.S. Navy assembles an elite contact team based on a hypothetical first contact protocol written years prior by Dr. Norman Johnson, a mild-mannered psychologist. Joining Norman are three highly eccentric, brilliant scientists: Harry Adams, a cynical mathematician; Beth Halpern, a hyper-focused marine biologist; and Ted Fielding, an ambitious astrophysicist. When the team breaches the vessel, they don't find extraterrestrials. They find human technology from the future and a perfect, seamless, giant metallic sphere that defies all known physical laws. The narrative functions as an intense exploration of the abyssal isolation and the monster within archetypes. Crichton brilliantly flips the traditional first contact trope on its head. The ultimate threat to the crew is not an invading extraterrestrial species, but rather the dark, unfiltered depths of the human subconscious. The novel masterfully explores the psychological dynamic of the Freudian Id, detailing how the mysterious alien object acts as a psychic amplifier, turning the repressed fears, jealousy, and childhood phobias of anyone who enters it into terrifyingly real physical manifestations outside the habitat windows. Crichton's signature writing style is clinical, intensely atmospheric, and saturated with technical accuracy. He excels at atmospheric decompression suspense, keeping the reader acutely aware of the physiological realities of deep-sea diving: the synthetic heliox breathing gas that distorts voices, the crushing pressure of the abyss, and the absolute psychological strain of total isolation. The pacing is a steady barometric compression, transforming a methodical scientific expedition into a desperate, frantic struggle for sanity as the habitat is systematically battered by anomalous deep-sea horrors, including a massive, vengeful giant squid. The book tackles profound themes of the evolutionary limitations of the human mind, the danger of granting unlimited power to an emotionally flawed species, and the terrifying nature of our own hidden impulses. It poses an unsettling question: if your deepest, darkest thoughts instantly became reality, could you survive your own mind? As the infrastructure of Deep Habitat 8 begins to fracture under the dual assault of the ocean's pressure and the crew's escalating paranoia, the stakes shift from a historical scientific breakthrough to a primal fight for survival. The endless black expanse of the Pacific floor acts as an unforgiving alien stage where the characters cannot distinguish between objective reality and psychological projection. The tension is perfectly sustained by the disembodied intellect element. The entity inside the sphere begins communicating through the habitat's computer screens under the deceptive childlike alias Jerry, playing psychological games with the increasingly fractured survivors. By the final act, Sphere delivers a mind-bending philosophical resolution that challenges the very nature of human responsibility and memory, cementing its status as one of Crichton's most enduring, intellectually stimulating masterpieces. If you love high-concept, claustrophobic sci-fi thrillers that prioritize psychological depth, hard science, and relentless dread, think authors like Blake Crouch, Jeff Vandermeer, or Peter Watts. This subterranean descent is an essential, heart-pounding voyage.